My name is Jennifer Eliogu. I'm an actor, a singer, songwriter, a producer. I'm from Nigeria, and I've been shooting movies for the past 17 years. I write my own songs and I pretty much sing them. Nigeria is a beautiful country. We have a lot of different people, different tribes, different cultures, and in our differences, in our diversity, we find our unique strength. It's a beautiful country, and you should come. I'm Igbo. I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria. I'm from Anambra State, precisely. Anambra State is in the eastern part of Nigeria, southeast part of Nigeria. Yeah. Well, when people grow old enough, women especially, when they are old enough, about some parts of my tribe, when they're about 80, there's this traditional title that is conferred on women, I think from 60 upwards. It's called a wardo. I fancy that a lot, and I would want to get one someday. It's a tradition, it's a very rich culture where you have the women adorned with pure original elephant tusks on their ankle. It's quite heavy, I hear, and on their wrists. It's conferred on aged, and it shows affluence, it shows wealth. It's a beautiful tradition. I really do like it. And then we have a lot of masquerades. You don't want to know. We have beautiful masquerades, colorful ones. In my tradition, there's a masquerade called Ijele. The Ijele is feminine, and it's adorned with so many mirrors, beads, colorful. It's quite colorful. It only comes out, in very rare occasions. And when you see it, it's a beauty to behold. I love the Ijele masquerade, yes. Our movies are going these days. It's gone to every part of the world. So our movies are being showcased everywhere in the world. It surprises me to see people recognize me beyond the shores of Nigeria. In America, in London, you go to other parts in Europe, you see people say, "Oh, I know you from the movies. You're in the African films." That's really, interesting for me. I just wanted to do something different. Back home, people go to shoot in every part of the world. And I thought about it. I mean, I already shot a video, my first musical video. It's titled Ifunaya. And I shot it back home in Nigeria. And it was beautiful because 2 months after release, it was nominated for Best R&B Video at the Nigerian Music Video Awards back home in Nigeria last year. So it kind of encouraged me to want to do more. So I just said to myself, you can only get better. So since I was going to come here on holiday, it wouldn't be a bad idea. I talked to my friend and she seconded, and we swung into action. And today the video is shot and I am so happy with it. It's when you're a writer, you have all sorts of ideas in your head. It just I write my songs myself. I really would also want to work with very good songwriters someday, and then do collabs with others. It's I don't know how it came. It just came, and then I started writing, and it's the genre. It's a lovers rock reggae. Most of my songs mid tempo and very mature, and I like different kinds of genres. So you find that in my album, I've got soul, I've got R&B, I've got high life, I've got lovers rock reggae, inspirational, revolutionary, all of it in one album. It's going to be a 12 tracker. So I really don't have a reason for writing that song. It just came, and I wrote it. A video for each song, yes, definitely. But I'll give it time. I promote one song, and when I'm done with that, I shoot another video, come out with it, promote it for a while. But before the end of the year, hopefully, I'm going to come out with a full album. I've come to do music, and I'm not going anywhere any soon. I'm just going to keep writing songs, producing, coming out with very beautiful songs. For a lot of people, it comes as a surprise, because over the years they have known me to be an actress. So now when they see me doing music, they're like, "You've got to be kidding me." But I'm not doing music because every other person is going into music. I'm not doing music because it's a bandwagon thing or everybody wants to do music because there's money in music. I'm doing music for the passion that I have for music. If you listen to my songs, you've seen Ifunaya video, you know the lyrics, and now you've heard this one, you know that I write with so much passion. I just have the gifts to write the songs and then sing them well too. So I'm going to keep doing music for a very long time, forever, forever. Yes, and I do want my music to, I would want to take my music to the ends of the world. I'm not just singing for the Nigerian market, I'm singing for the world. A whole lot of them. You have a whole lot of beautiful artists in Nigeria. I like Two Face. I like Flavor. I want to do something with the women folk to like Word MC. Um, the list is endless. I like to do something with MI. A whole lot of them. You have a lot of beautiful musicians back home in Nigeria. He is cute, isn't he? I noticed. Well, I called up a friend of mine. He lives in Dublin, and I said to him, I'm going to be in London. I'm going to shoot a musical video, but I need a model. And he says, oh, I know the right person to talk to. You have to call Kachi. Kachi is another good friend of mine. He owns 280 Degrees, the restaurant in London on Kilburn High. So Kachi says to me, don't worry about it. I know the right guy for this. And then he calls up Lee, and then we hook up and we agree on terms, and he had to come shoot. It turned out really nice, really nice. I'm glad I met him. He's a singer as well and a model. He's an actor too. And I wish him well with his career everywhere in the world. I'll be making so much. You see, it's not just about the money. It's about the fact that I would, between now and the next 10 years, I would have performed for every prominent person, presidents, governors, ministers. I'll perform for the children, for everyone. I would have been a big name in music. I see myself that high because I know that the kind of songs that I have, I can go anywhere with my song. I can do a whole lot with my songs. Yeah. So 10 years from now, I'll be too big. Yeah, back home in Nigeria, I have a non-government, a non-profit organization. It's called IDEAS for acronyms. It's Initiative for Development, Empowerment, and Absolute Stability. You find that there are so many people who need help. We could easily say, okay, let's do charity for cancer or let's do charity for sickle cell or anything else. But you find that you want to do so much, a little for everyone if you can. So when I set that up in 2008, it was originally we were just doing it, going to motherless babies' homes, going to visit the physically challenged, making food for the less privileged on the street and the homeless and all that. But over time, I realized that I have to take this serious. The passion that I have to give back to society. I really don't have much to give, but the little that I have, I try to share. I visit prisons. I do prison visitation. I pray with them. I counsel, and I take motivational speakers to them. I give gifts. We go to flood victims. We reach out to a physically challenged, especially. We have them in mind all the time. So it's something that I just love to do, and really I don't regret it. For every show or event that I have, I make out something. I always say, okay, I pay my tithe, I'm a Christian, and then I take out something for charity, and I'm just happy doing it. It makes me feel fulfilled, giving to those who I think I could actually give to. Sometimes you give out, small money. It could be money, it could be clothes, it could be food items, it could be paying off somebody's medical bills. It's a thing of joy, and I'm really happy that I'm doing that. And we're trying in recent times to set up a small like a school where you train some people who don't have the money to go to school, but they want to have something doing. It could be hairdressing, it could be catering, it could be soap making, it could be vulcanizing. They get like a 3 months training, and then after that you set them up with maybe a machine or vulcanizing machine or something. That is really like a vocational center. That's one big dream that I have, and I pray to God that I'm able to do that in in the nearest future. There's so much you can do from England, because the youth, it's you cannot overemphasize the need to educate the youth and set them on the right path. Because if the youth, we are the future. If we have a youth that is confident in themselves, if we can help them change their orientation to realize, I have to work for me to be able to eat. There's no money hanging on the trees anywhere, because when you look around you and you see how money is being thrown around, they think it's that easy to get money. Some people think the only way you can make money is by doing crime, but there's so many people out there who have done legitimate business, who work and they make a living for themselves. So the much we can do is help them set up small businesses that can help keep them away from crime, and help them stay focused and be able to pay their bills and take care of their families. That way they will not be lured into crime. They will not be easily lured into negative things that won't benefit, but rather cause scars on the society. Well, hello everyone. I may not know you face by face, but I know that you all are out there loving what I do, supporting what I do, and I just want you to know that I appreciate every little effort that you put into buying my films, buying my music, supporting the charity work that we do. God bless you all.